You were against the European laws about copyright, so what do you expect from the forthcoming European elections?
Well, I don't know. European elections. I live in the UK, so it's all been very exciting and scary there. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, we are concerned from a Wikipedia level about the rise of various kinds of restrictions on the open internet that are making it harder for people to share knowledge. Here at the conference today, I'll be speaking about websites that you can't access from here in Europe. That may surprise people, and that's an interesting thing. So, but who knows what's happening in the elections? That's a big issue.
All this you are talking about needs a great change in social and cultural habits.
Yes, I think so. I mean, obviously, a lot of things have changed already. It's hard for most of us, even on a little simple level. How did people meet up 25 years ago? Now we just are all on our. Oh, I'm going to go around the corner. Okay, I'll see you there.
How do you meet with your friends? How do you meet with your friends?
Oh well, I mean, it's quite common. You schedule on WhatsApp or whatever, and you say, "Where are you? You're late." Oh, hold on, sorry, there's traffic. So.
But then in 20 years it will be different, maybe.
It may be different. It may be different again. I mean, if we're not just joking around, I think we can see that some of the innovations like driverless cars will have enormous social impacts that are really hard to even think about. The number of deaths from car accidents will go way, way down. But that means people will be thinking in different ways about how to use cars. And, do you really need to have a lot of space in the city for parking lots if the car can drive itself a mile out to a more remote parking? All these things that we haven't thought about yet, and I think it's fascinating to see what will happen.
What do you advise to young people that now get into mature life and just know relationship with internet, with web, and not personal relationships?
Well, I think it's a bit of a mistake. I mean, people. They do build relationships with people, but they're using the internet. I mean, one of the interesting impacts of this, and I'm from the United States, where it was completely normal that at age 16, everyone learned to drive because you drove to visit your friends. My daughter is now 18, has no interest in learning to drive because she just texts her friends all the time. And so this has a lot of implications. Teen pregnancy rates are way down, and the number of deaths in car accidents is way down. And so it's interesting. Like, the world changes, but people still meet people. We still like each other.
Think about the super chat, or are we facing this risk?
The
risk of super chat, or
I don't know the term, super chart.
To chat too much.
Oh, chat too much. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the way I talk about this is a lot of parents are worried about their children having too much time on the screen. I think a lot of those parents need to look at themselves. I think the bigger problem is if we, as adults, are on our phones when we should be playing with our children directly.